Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I have a very exciting palette I'm going to be working with, and it's the new Alma palette by Amy Hearts Beauty, and it's in collaboration with Amy Loves Makeup. And I'm sure you already know who Amy Loves Makeup is, but just in case, I'm going to link her channel and Instagram down below. Now, I absolutely adore Amy. She is such a kind-hearted soul. She is really a breath of fresh air when I first discovered her channel, and I love her personality in her videos. So she created this palette called Alma with Amy Hearts Beauty, which I think is a perfect match because Amy Loves Makeup is such a huge fan of indie brands. So they went and they created this palette together, and it's a purple themed palette, as you can tell by the outer packaging, which is purple, beautiful with flowers on it. And there's a really cute little letter from her on the back here. And I did receive this palette as PR, so thank you so much for such a generous gift. I'm really excited. I basically ran home from work when I got this in the mail. I just couldn't wait to try it out and dip my fingers in it and to try out the Amy Hearts Beauty formula as well. So this is what it looks like on the inside. Lots of purples, which is my favorite color, so I knew this was the perfect palette for me. And then we have these inner corner highlights. Of course, couldn't forget that. I think overall when I look at this palette, it really makes me think of Amy. I just think it really channels who she is, and she did an amazing job picking out these colors. And hands down, I knew Roman was gonna be my favorite shade when she swatched it in her reveal video, because it's just like so mesmerizing to look at. It has this beautiful, like very subtle shift, and it's super metallic. So next, let's get into the looks, and then I will give you some of my thoughts on the formula at the end of the video. So those are the 4 looks that I created, and honestly I could have kept going and going because I find this palette very inspiring. When I look at it, I just feel like I keep getting ideas of looks to create with it, which is something I really look for in a palette. So now let's get into my thoughts. The shimmers in this palette are very unique. They have a lot of depth. I think the 3 inner corner highlights that Amy chose are really perfect to complement with looks you can create with this palette, with the 3 different shifts, which is a blue shift, a purple shift, and kind of like a reddish orange shift. The metallics picked up really easily with a brush, and they came on really great just dry. I did end up wetting my brush sometimes just to see what they look like, but I was really impressed on how they performed without wetting the brush. Next, onto the mattes. The mattes are super pigmented and they blend like a dream, and they layer on and pack on really easily. The only thing is some of the shades have quite a bit of pickup, not all of them, but in particular I noticed Bloom and Blessed, but then Inspiration didn't have that much kick up, and I didn't notice a difference between using natural hair brushes or synthetic brushes. I had the same amount of kick up in those shades regardless of the type of brush. I love the lavender tones that Amy chose. Spirit and Blessed are just really unique, beautiful kind of lavender shades, but a little bit on the cooler side. They're a little bit similar, but Spirit is just a little bit deeper and has a slightly more cooler tone than Blessed. And I did want to mention that Inspiration just gave me a little bit of staining, which I personally don't mind at all, but I know some people have issues with that. And I think Taurus is hands down my favorite dark blue ever. I think it just performed so well, and this kind of shade is really hard to get right. I've tried multiple ones from different brands, and I feel like this one just like beat them all, and I'm definitely going to be reaching for this one whenever I need dark blue navy jean kind of shade. It layered on and blended so well. So those are my thoughts on the Alma palette. So thank you so much, Amy and Amy Hearts Beauty, for sending me this palette. I've been really enjoying it, and I think you both did an amazing job. The palette is launching November 29th on Black Friday at midnight, and it will retail for $42.50, and you can use the code AMYLOVES to save 10% off. Let me know in the comments below which look was your favorite. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.